Yo, what's happening, everybody? This is Super Snow, which is hanging in the background of some Skyrim, and yes, I am using it as an example of what this story is talking about. Now, Game of Thrones is a TV show I don't fucking watch. All right, I don't find it appealing. I feel like it's another one of those TV shows that's been coming out the last 10 years or so, that uses things like sex and all this other shit unnecessarily. There's just way too much of it, and I feel like it's oversaturated with things like that. I mean, yeah, people enjoy it, and if you like it, whatever, I don't care. It's not like it's a bad show, it's not my cup of tea, okay? Now, I knew something like this was going to happen with this show eventually. It's not really surprising that a show that has taken things like incest and murder and sex to extreme degrees, it was going to happen eventually. And if you didn't see that, you're pretty fucking blind. Anyways, there was a rape scene in one of the episodes in the last, couple weeks. I probably should have done this story earlier, but I said fuck it. I wanted to see what's going to happen, and nothing's really happened other than feminists getting their panties in a bunch. And I've just got to ask you feminists out there, what did you expect out of a TV show taking place at that time period? I mean, this TV show is not like Skyrim, okay? You're not going to see a lot of women being treated properly and, lesbians, stuff of that nature, sexuality of that kind. Probably it's not very... It's probably frowned upon a lot in that TV show. Again, I don't watch it, so I could be 100% wrong. But anyways, point being is, TV shows taking place in that kind of time period usually don't treat women real nice, okay? It's not, 2015 in that show. In fact, it feels like the TV show takes place in, again, correct me if I'm wrong, the medieval times? Something like that? I don't know. I don't watch the show, as I stated, so I have no idea what time place it takes in. But I do know it's not like, 21st century bullshit, okay? Anyways, feminists got their fucking panties in a bunch with this shit, because that's what they do. They don't use their brains to a good enough degree, okay? They see a woman being treated badly in a TV show, and I find the funniest thing about this, just the absolute most hilarious part, is that there were feminists who used to watch this show, and they really liked it. But then this scene happens, and feminists lost their fucking mind. What? There's a rape scene in what is possibly the medieval times where women were treated like this? I'm not watching this anymore. I'm not watching I can't believe... I used to think this show was really good. I mean, it used overdone sex scenes and violence and murder all the time, and that's okay with me. But God forbid the TV show commits a fucking rape scene, even though there was an incest scene not a few months ago. That was okay. We didn't complain about that. But a rape scene? No, I'm not watching this anymore. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of stupidity today's feminists, not all, but I should say radical feminists, are spewing out of their fucking noise holes every single fucking day. I mean, really, how stupid can you be? There was an incest scene, I think, back last summer, sometime. It was about almost a year ago. It's probably been a little longer than that, but it was there. Like, I didn't see the scene, but I heard all about it. Like, these two people killed, was their brother or some kid, and then they fucked on top of his body. That was incest, and that's fucked up. You killed a kid and then fuck on his body? That's perfectly okay. Nobody's complaining about that. But you fucking have a rape scene, and suddenly it's the worst thing ever? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating rape, okay? I think rape is absolutely horrid, and anybody who's ever gone through it, whether you're a man or a woman, I feel for you. I really hope you get the justice that you deserve, and that person gets everything that they deserve, whether it's a lifetime sentence or anything of that nature, okay? That's what I feel like should happen to these people. But I don't want to hear any complaints about a TV show, you know what I'm saying? A TV show that isn't even realistic, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to be taken seriously. Or maybe it is, I don't know. In my eyes, I don't take a TV show seriously that has constant sex scenes almost every fucking episode. It's like that True Blood TV show. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh hey, we're just gonna fuck for no reason. Like, I can't take that seriously. But whatever. Anyways, point being is, you know, with all this other shit going on, you know, all the actual rapes going on in this world right now. I mean, have you been to Africa? Have you seen what it's like in Africa? Of course not. You know, nobody cares about Africa. But a TV show, oh yeah, that's where we should put our fucking, you know, complaints and all our time and effort into. Because that's how stupid these feminists of today are. They don't use their fucking brains. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm, you know, Mr. Perfect over here. I don't sit around and donate to charities for Africa, but that's because I don't have the money to or the manpower to do so. Like, my 2 cents wouldn't really do much. But I can guarantee you, all you feminists out there who are probably a couple million strong, you know how much you could do for those people in Africa right now? Or God forbid, the fucking starving poor people here in America? Just something other than what you're bitching about now? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm crazy. You know, maybe I'm crazy to think that people would use common sense these days and actually complain about, at least when it comes to this amount of complaining, something worth it. You know, I complain about petty things, but, you know, I don't make the biggest deal in the world about them. Sometimes I'll go over the edge and be like, oh god, this is horrible, when in reality it's not. But I won't make forum posts and YouTube videos out the ass and say, oh, I'm never going to do this again because of a fucking episode of a TV show. It's a TV show. Let it fucking go. Anyways, I'm going to cut it here. This is Super Snow. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys later.